Why is it a good time to kind of pair medical auditing and medical coding together for people?
So much has changed. And I-10's getting ready to come out soon, very soon. So physicians need someone in there to make sure that they're staying compliant, to make sure that their coders know how to code correctly, keep that revenue coming, because it might slow down a little bit in October.
I think so. Well, and having your auditor's certification, the CPMA, which stands for Certified Professional Medical Auditor, how do you think that's an advantage, Tammy, for someone that's been coding for a while and is thinking about taking that next step and getting another certification? What does the auditor allow them to do?
Depending on who you want to work for and where you work is and I mean, it's just wide open to what you do. You can go to work for lawyers, you can go to work for insurance carriers, you can work for hospitals, you can work for physicians or physicians' practices. You can work for yourself if you want to. And it's whatever the need is. Are we auditing for compliance? Are we auditing for coding? Are we doing diagnostic coding? Are we doing procedural coding? What are we auditing for? It's such a wide open field. You can choose whatever you want to do.
And you were telling me earlier it covers all the specialties too, right?
You have to, especially if you're in a multi-practice or if you're in a facility being an auditor. And even if you were going to work for a lawyer, which is where I first got introduced to auditing, was through an auditor who was hired by the hospital's lawyers. When they were bringing in new physicians, we had to audit their work to do that. So you never know what physician you're going to be auditing, so you have to kind of sort of know a little bit about everything, kind of like when you pass that CPC exam.
There you go. There you go. It's really a great next step, and I think I think one of the advantages is that it would never be boring, would it?
Always changes, always something new, depending on what physician, what practice, and you always have somewhere to go. You don't ever have to get stuck in a rut. Get used to one thing. I don't like being stuck in a rut. So I like that challenge, and it certainly offers that challenge.
Well, you're going to get to hear more about this bundle that we've created, that if auditing is something that you're interested in doing, then absolutely Tuesday, come in and sit through this webinar. We're going to be talking with Tammy and all the experience that she has in showing you the value of having that CPMA, and hopefully get your questions answered. See if it's right for you. It's going to be fun.